Hi. I thought maybe today I would cover something that I think is really fun, like a fun topic, something new to learn. And this would be looking for gold. I want to explain what I have and how I found it and how I still have it. I've had I talked to one person, Katie, at Irish Bullion, but nobody from anywhere else would get in contact with me. So I still have it. I have to travel to Dublin 3 hours each way, and quite a bit of money to get there. So in order to get it, I'm not sure, like to get it looked at or something. So anyway, that's beside the point. This I wanted to show. These were two, I would say, tools, right? That were used by somebody a long, long, long time ago to dig for gold. So you can see how fine the stuff must be if you have to use something like an arrowhead or something. And this is some kind of arrowhead, but see how it's metal? So it's like either, it feels heavy, it's like either iron ore or something really, really old. Okay, and this also seemed like something, because it's flat on the bottom, that they used maybe to go through the soil. You have to be really gentle to look for it, because the soil should be, it's like really dark brown. Clay, you're not going to find much in clay. It's usually where you'll find a whole bunch of rocks. Like if you, of course, you can't dig on other people's property or anything like that, but maybe in a corner of your yard or something, you dig it up, and if there's a lot of rocks, that gives you some information. And keep in mind that if you find any kind of artifacts, a lot of times that says that there might be something nearby. Now, the next thing I found were, besides gold dust, there was gold dust through the really, really dark brown soil. This is black, but I don't have anything dark brown, but it was kind of through it, and then that gave me the idea, if you look really carefully, see, the thing is it's not a big deal, it's for fun. So if you take your time, you never know, you might find something. See, now this is basalt, which I read is, a lot of times is found with gold. Now you could see the gold dust sticks to this. I mean, I can't get this off. Like if I rub it, it won't come off. It grew there. So with basalt and with quartz is another thing that you find with gold. And there's like gold through this. You can't get it off. Gold likes to adhere to things. It's kind of like a magnet. And same with these other ones, have gold in them. Now, I mean, if you were looking at it, you might think it was some kind of dirt, but it's not. It has a shine to it. Now, the gold I'm talking about is, think of Notre Dame's gold that they have. I'm not sure if they still have it, but it's like a very shiny, whitish type gold. That's the kind of gold that you'd be looking for. Now, this, I have a lot more than I thought I did, because I kind of went through, and you need good light. But these things, see, that would be gold. And it's kind of hard to tell if it's actually covered in gold or it is gold. It's hard to tell. I would need a professional, but it's hard to get a professional around here to help me out. So, but these little pieces, now you can tell that something like this would be like a gold nugget. And this was a big one. That's like a gold nugget. So those ones kind of would be pure, like kind of straight through. Other ones would be like parts of. Another thing is this, which was found right in there, seems like it's kind of gold. Gold develops all the time. They say there's only a certain amount of gold or whatever. There isn't. It develops all the time. I saw it in this hole that I dug. I could see these little pieces of gold and dirt kind of adhering to each other like a magnet. So it's always developing. So that's something to keep in mind. Let's see. So I'm trying to think if there's any other like little clues that you could. A lot of stuff on the internet is wrong, and I have a feeling that the pieces that they show you basically are melted down pieces of jewelry that they found. Never put it in your mouth. They say put it in your mouth, and it should leave an indentation. No, it shouldn't, because gold works with other rocks to form itself. It does. I mean, these types of things, like a pure gold nugget, happens less than it becoming part of another rock. So you don't want to put it in your mouth. If you put it in your mouth and you bite down on it, you ruin the whole thing. You'd have to spit it out, and there's no gold and rock piece anymore. So these things are very, very, very delicate. So the thing is, don't listen to anything on the internet. I guess the mining companies have the, they might not even know the secrets, I would think, and they wouldn't want, of course, the public to know, but I think it's just for fun. It's like a fun little hobby. And like I said, you just have to have a good eye and kind of be gentle with it. Don't break things apart, like take them out, look at them. Like I said, basalt and quartz. This is quartz. You know how they, when you were a kid, you thought you found a diamond? Well, that's quartz, and it's very pretty. But a lot of times that's found with gold. Basalt is found with gold, and a couple other hard rocks. And like I said, a lot of times the rocks are covered in gold because gold likes to adhere to things. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything other little things. I guess not. But remember, if you're digging into clay, clay's tough. Clay doesn't have many rocks. So I would just go to another spot. Find a spot that's just dirt. So, and keep in mind, like I said, these artifacts, sometimes artifacts are symbols that they were used to dig up some kind of precious metal long, long ago, and nobody knows now where the gold mine is. So I'll just go over this one more time. And of course, if you have any comments, you can just email me. But I'm sure you can find the stuff on your own. So could find it anywhere, anytime, and nobody wants you to know that. I don't know why nobody wants you to know that, but nobody does. But you can, anywhere, anytime. You just have to kind of take a little at a time, Take a look. And you know what? They always say look in creeks and things, but creeks would make gold fall apart a lot of the time. I don't know what happened in California in 1949 or 1849, but see, these things, they would fall apart if they got knocked down a creek. So in the soil, I think they're much more intact. And to me, it looks like a lot of fake stuff that's on the internet that they try to sell, on eBay and all that stuff. So I guess I'll wrap it up. This is Susan Ann Redding, your, I guess, traveling geologist. And I hope you learned something today. Okay, take care. Bye.